Hey guys, it's Jeremy from howtohockey.com. In this video I'm doing a review of the new extreme passing kit from hockeyshot.com. So the shooting pad is basically the same, but the pass rebounder has been totally remade and it's supposed to be a lot better than the old one. So in this video I'll give you a quick look at the shooting pad and then I'm really going to test out the pass rebounder and see what it can take. Let's get right to it. With the extreme passing kit you get this nice full-size shooting pad. It's 4 feet wide, 8.5 feet long, which I find is plenty of room. And you also get the pass rebounder. So this is the extreme passer. If you guys are looking for more details about the pass rebounder or the shooting pad, you can check out the previous video on a close-up look on the extreme passing kit. In this video, I really want to test it and show you guys what you can do with it. So I'm going to start with the hockey puck, just sort of show you guys how it slides. Now I do have a full review just on the shooting pad if you want sort of more details about it. But I find that hockey pucks slide very well. You can do pretty much any move with a hockey puck here. The only time that you'll find that the puck flips up or rolls up is if you're trying to do really quick hands, do those soft touches. The odd time you can pull the puck over and it'll roll up, but it's similar to how it would roll up on the ice anyways. So it sort of trains you to cup the puck each time. I find if you want to do really quick moves without the puck rolling up, use the green biscuit. So you can use this. Of course it slides very well because it slides good on anything. And if you want to do those really quick hands, practice that quick repetition, I like to use the green biscuit. So with a shooting pad this size, which is 4 feet wide and 8.5 feet long, you can pretty much do anything. So you work on your reach, going left to right, quick moves, fakes. If you want to really expand your reach, you can step to one side, work on moving the puck all the way out, and then pulling it back in. So I find even for an adult, there's a lot of room to work on stick handling, pretty much any move. And you can change how your body is situated on the shooting pad as well to practice stick handling, controlling the puck more behind your body, in front of your body. You can even walk on the pad, work on putting the puck through your legs. So for an adult, you can do any move you really need to, and there's all kinds of different shooting drills that I'll get to later. For kids, you know, you can have 2 kids on here playing little games and stuff like that. I find it's a really nice size. So this is what it'll look like in your basement or in your garage. Next, I want to test out the pass rebounder, so let's get to it.
We'll start with a few nice light passes with the green biscuit, and you guys can see how well it actually rebounds the puck. I'm pretty impressed with this because it basically sends it back at the same speed you put it in there, which is really nice. It doesn't take much off of it, which is good for working on your passing and for the one-timer as well. It's doing a sort of like a speed bag, quick hands thing, showing how fast you can feed it in there. And going to the hockey puck, a little bit more weight with the hockey puck, and I was trying to see how hard I could pass it in here, so I'm pretty much putting it as hard as I can, and it is not going underneath or anything like that. It's sending it right back really hard, and I pretty much had to take a slap shot to get it to go under for it to not rebound the puck. So here's the green biscuit, a few nice really hard passes in there, so it really can stand up to almost anything you can throw at it. So I was really impressed with that. Taking a few hard passes here, and I'm just doing forehand. I mean, you can do forehand, you can backhand, through the legs, spin around, all kinds of stuff, and of course shooting, which I'm going to take it outside and do right now.
I've got the extreme passing kit set up outside now, so I can take a few shots. So I've taken a few shots, feels pretty good. I'm just going to show you how I have it set up. So if you have concrete or asphalt, you can just lay that extreme passing kit right on top. But because I'm on soft ground, like if you're on grass or gravel, then you can just take a piece of plywood and put it underneath the shooting pad, and it actually gives it a nice solid base. And what I've done is I've clipped the rebounder to the piece of plywood, and it actually gives it a really nice grip. This isn't going to move around or anything like that, so I find it grips even better with a base underneath it than with just using the shooting pad. So I really like the feel of that. Nice to shoot off of as well. It makes it feel a bit more like ice, especially if you're on soft ground. So I've taken a bunch of shots already. What I'm going to do is just roll a few clips of me shooting, and then I'll just give you a little review and talk about how it feels.
I started with just a few simple passes into the extreme passer. I noticed it rebounds the puck really nicely. I was just working on catching the pass and getting a nice quick release. And I noticed just after a few minutes of shooting with it, I'd already tweaked my shot a little bit to get a harder shot and a faster release just by how I had my hands and my technique. So I really like that for skill development. Here I'm just working on more of a wrist shot rather than a snap shot. And I noticed that depending on where you have the shooting pad and where you're receiving the puck, sometimes it feels really natural and sometimes it feels a little bit awkward. But I find if you sort of push yourself to become comfortable in those awkward situations, I actually broke the net right there, a little bit of duct tape fixed that right up. So anyways, if you can become comfortable in those awkward shooting situations, then no matter how you get the puck on the ice, you're going to feel comfortable getting a good hard shot on net. And I just did a line of pucks here to show you another way you can use the shooting pad. So lots of different ways you can work on your shot with the shooting pad and the rebounder combined. So overall, I think it felt great and really good for improving your shot and hopefully scoring more goals.
Alright, that wraps up my review of the extreme passing kit from hockeyshot.com. My overall thoughts on the product is I love it. Personally, if I could recommend one training aid that every hockey player should have, it would be the extreme passing kit. And it's because it has that nice big area for practicing your stick handling and your shooting, And then with the rebounder, you can also work on the passing and the more advanced shots. So you can pretty much do everything except for skating with the Extreme Passing Kit. So as far as an area to practice and train for a hockey player, sort of like an all-in-one training tool, definitely the Extreme Passing Kit. If you don't have anything like this at home, I definitely recommend picking one up. Currently it's only $169.95 at hockeyshot.com. Got the link in the video description. I also have a coupon code there for you to save $10, so you can save a little bit of money. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I'm going to be doing skills videos on how different things that you can work on using the shooting pad, the passing kit, and other training aids. So thanks a lot for watching the video. Hope to see you guys in the next one.